She touched my hair. Ah! Story time on how my job has a group stalker. And since people like to think that I'm bluffing with my story times, this is actually very factual. None of my story times, anything that I say on here, is made up or bluffing. I'm not one of those type of people that have to make their lives more interesting when it's actually not interesting at all. My story times are always going to be 100% factual. So yesterday, I come into work. It's a, regular day, whatever. So later on within the morning, it's probably around about close to 10 o'clock, I want to say, probably around about 9:30 on the dot. So me, my manager, and one of my coworkers, we're all standing around, we're having a conversation together. And then there's another customer, middle-aged black lady, kind of important to the story. She's standing like kind of off to the side. So she overhears the conversation that we're having and she decides to interject herself into the conversation. Okay, whatever. After we hee ha ha, whatever, when she interjected, I'm thinking that's the end of her. She finna, walk away, go about her business. Okay, she does not. This lady proceeds to go on and tell us her whole entire life story, like as if this is unsung, as if we're Barbara Walters and we're interviewing her. So this lady starts going on and on about how she's an author, this, that, and the third, how she just moved here from Minnesota, blah, 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 blah. I mean, this lady is going on, and you can clearly tell that something is not all the way together here, and that's going to make very much sense by the time I get to the end of the story. So she goes on and she was like, y'all should follow me on Facebook. Let me know if y'all want her Facebook page actually being messy. She was like, follow me on Facebook because I'm gonna start releasing like my poetry and whatnot over there. Girl. First of all, I'm all for people being, a creative genius. I'm all for people doing whatever they want to do. But this is not the time nor the place right now. I'm on the clock. I'm trying to do my job. And you are quite literally preventing me from doing my job. Okay. So she goes on and she's like, I'm been, struggling with this, that, and the third, blah, 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 blah. I mean, girl, she's just telling us everything. I don't really want to put her business out there like that in case she comes across this video, but crazy girl. And then she goes on to tell us, I have ADHD. Yeah, it's very, very clear. It's very obvious, babes. And then while she's going on talking about her Facebook page and like the poetry that she's releasing, also keep in mind, everything that she's saying is not making sense. Everything that she's saying, she's just like rambling. She was like, let me get y'all phone numbers so y'all can, text me and whatnot. And I need a description of y'all, which is going to make sense in a moment. So she was like, turns to me. She was like, we need to have a one-on-one conversation because I feel like it's something that we need to have a conversation about. It's something in my spirit. Girl, already, you on that pitchy woo-woo shit? You got to get the fuck, babes. So I'm, in the middle of my job. I'm like, hey, I'm going to, go and finish what I'm doing. I'll circle back to y'all later because I'm going to exit myself out of this conversation because you're not going to get me caught up in your bullshit, babes. So a few minutes after that, I, go about my business when she catches up with me. She catches up with me, and then she's holding me hostage, basically talking about how she's in an entanglement, essentially, with some other girl, and then some other girl that she's divorced to. Babes, I quite honestly don't care. I am not Dr. Phil. I don't know why you're telling me your problems. I don't care. And then also as well, she decided to tell us that she was a Cancer. Now, I'm also a Cancer. If I would have told this girl that, she quite literally probably would have goddamn exploded. And I'm being so serious when I say that. So after the interaction when she's telling about her entanglements and whatnot, I go on further about my business to try to hide away from her. And so I ended up talking to one of my managers, the same manager that was involved in the initial conversation with her. Me and her ended up talking about the situation. And she was like, I don't know if you caught what she said, but she was like, we need a description. She needs a description of us for whatever reason. And my manager, I wasn't thinking like this in the sense because I didn't even hear her say that. But my manager, she was like, what if she's trying to, make a voodoo doll out of us? Jokingly saying that, but also being fucking serious at the same time because quite literally, what the fuck do you need a description of us for? And also at the same time, when she had a solo conversation with me, she decided, and I fucked up, I know. She decided to touch my hair because there was something in my hair. I don't know if there was actually something in my hair or if she was just trying to, yank a little strand, but she touched my hair. Ah! I need somebody that works with voodoo, hoodoo, roots. I need y'all immediately to help me do a cleanse. That's a whole nother video. So I go to like the back office to try to hide from this lady. I come out, I'm probably back there for like a good 30 minutes, 40 minutes maybe. I come out, she's still here at my job. She's been here for at least 2 hours at this point. So she is in the line when I come out from the office, and I'm expecting, she's gonna be walking out in the next couple seconds. No, I go back because I turned back around because I was like, I don't want her to see me while she's in the line. So I went back to the room and I came back out maybe 10 minutes later. She's still there because she's holding a conversation. Get the fuck on! Go, get shoo! So today is quite literally Friday. She comes to my job again this morning. Immediately when I saw her, I darted for the back because I'm not finna have any type of interaction with this woman. You're a weirdo. I want nothing. I want no parts. Nothing to do with you, ma'am. Quite literally. And to make it even worse, one of my other managers who just happened to come across her today, he was like, yeah, she's definitely like off her fucking rocker. And which, yes, very much so. We've been ducking and dodging this lady like as if goddamn Debo or the IRS or Rent-A-Center coming after us. I was like, y'all quite literally need to go ahead and file a restraining order against this lady. And then make it even worse, when she came today, she was already gone. It was like maybe a good 30, 40 minutes after I saw her walk out the building. I walked to my car. I'm walking back in. She sees me from across the parking lot. She goes, hey, beautiful, good morning. Girl, are you just fucking sitting here in the parking lot stalking us now? What the fuck are you doing? What do you want from me? And like, I don't know if this lady has, seen me on social media before, because I mean, I have had videos that go viral before, and I know people, they will form parasocial relationships with people on the internet they feel comfortable with. But if that's the case, no, you're not gonna be, fuck no. This is why I quite literally make myself unapproachable in public, because I don't like people. It sounds bad when I say that, but I always attract the crazy people. Oh my God. It never fails. It never fails. Somebody better get a restraining order against her before I take matters into my own hand with drastic measures.